My name is Margaret Johnson. I'm 71 years old. I've lived my whole life on a small farm in rural Nebraska. After losing my husband to cancer when David was just 10, I worked myself to the bone raising our son alone. I took extra shifts at the local diner, sold vegetables at the farmer's market, did whatever it took. David made it to college, landed a good corporate job in Manhattan, got married, and gave me 2 beautiful grandchildren. I was so proud. Last Thanksgiving, David called. "Mom, why don't you come stay with us for the holiday? The kids really want to see Grandma." My heart soared. I hadn't seen Emma and Jake in over a year. I bought a Greyhound bus ticket, packed my bags with homemade pies and preserves from the farm, and made the long journey to New York City. David's apartment was massive, all sleek furniture and floor-to-ceiling windows. His wife Jennifer greeted me at the door. "Margaret, you made it." Her smile didn't reach her eyes. The kids barely looked up from their iPads to say hello. At Thanksgiving dinner, Jennifer suddenly wrinkled her nose. "Margaret, I don't mean to be rude, but there's kind of a smell. Like livestock? I know you came straight from the farm, but the kids have friends coming over tomorrow. Maybe you could shower again and, use more soap?" The room went silent. I felt my face burning. David stared at his plate, saying nothing. Emma giggled. "Grandma smells like cows," she whispered to Jake. That night, I lay awake in their guest room, sniffing my clothes, my skin. I'd showered that morning. Was I really that disgusting to them? I cried into the pillow, trying to stay quiet. The next morning, I told David the first needed to go home. "Already? You just got here, Mom." But I couldn't stay another minute in that apartment where I wasn't wanted. David handed me cab fare to the bus station. No hug. No real goodbye. The bus ride home felt endless. I kept replaying Jennifer's words, David's silence, the kids' laughter. 50 years of sacrifice, and this is what I got. To be treated like I was dirty, embarrassing. Not good enough for their Manhattan life? Back home, I barely got out of bed for days. My neighbor Ruth finally dragged me to the community center. They're offering free smartphone classes for seniors. "Come on, Margaret. You need to get out of this house." The class changed something in me. I learned to text, to video call, to search the internet. I joined a Facebook group for women over 60. I started watching YouTube videos about places I'd never been. For the first time in years, I felt connected to something bigger than my grief and loneliness. Then one afternoon, a lawyer called. "Mrs. Johnson? I'm calling about your late father-in-law's property. The old ranch land outside of town. There's a major development company interested. They're offering $12 million. $12 million. I nearly dropped the phone. Within a week, David called. "Mom, hey, how are you? I heard about Grandpa's land." "That's amazing. Listen, these real estate deals can be tricky. I can fly out, help you with the paperwork, make sure you don't get scammed. And Mom, we've been thinking. You shouldn't be alone on that farm anymore. Come live with us. We have plenty of room. The kids would love having Grandma around full-time." When David showed up 3 days later, I was ready. "Sit down, David." "Mom, I've already contacted a lawyer in New York who." "David, do you remember Thanksgiving? When Jennifer said I smelled?" He shifted uncomfortably. "Mom, she didn't mean." "You said nothing. You sat there and let her humiliate me in front of your children." "Your children laughed at me, David. And you didn't say one word in my defense." "I'm sorry, okay?" Jennifer was stressed, I was tired, it was. "And now there's money, and suddenly you want me to move in?" "Suddenly. The kids would love having Grandma around?" "Mom, that's not fair. I'm your son. I'm trying to help you." I stood up, looking him straight in the eye. "If you wanted to help me, you would have helped me when I needed you. When I was humiliated and heartbroken. But you didn't. So here's what's going to happen. I'm handling this sale myself. I'm keeping that money. And I'm living my own life now." "Mom, you're being ridiculous. You're 71 years old. You can't just." "Get out, David." He left, slamming the door. I won't lie, it hurt. But it also felt like freedom. I sold the land. I renovated my farmhouse. I bought a new truck. Ruth and I took a trip to Santa Fe, then to the Grand Canyon. I enrolled in a painting class. I video call with my Facebook friends every week. Last month, Emma sent me a text. "Grandma, I miss you." I stared at that message for a long time. Maybe one day, when she's old enough to understand, we'll talk. But right now, I'm choosing me. Margaret Johnson, 71. My life is just beginning.